This is a gadget I was testing today, which is a Smallrig holder. Also has a magnetic release on it with a physical release at the same time, so it's doubly strong to hold the thing on, so it's never going to fall off. It's, you know, pretty rigidly on, but clips, magnet, releases it. Small little magnet on there. So that should have been videoing all the time, and it has been for 69 minutes. There you are, you've had a 69-minute live stream. Whoops, so sorry about that, falling over here. 69-minute live stream. So if you want to see what the output is like from this thing, maybe hear all the noises you missed while we were live streaming, because apparently, according to Mike, who very kindly Scottish, have a look at Scottish Mike 09 in the chat, who was saying that he couldn't hear anything but me because I have a very good throat mic on and it didn't pick up bird noise, any ambient noises. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, have a look at the video that comes out of this. I'll transfer this, maybe put it up tonight for you. You can have a look at it. We'll see what's there. So there we are. That's footage from this one as well, and it's goodbye. Let's do the cheesy closing of the bootleg lid. Why not? Ready for this? Thanks for watching. And we have started video. I should have checked out all the settings, of course, but I didn't. There you go, that's the way things are. So let's see if we can get this around my neck. What we have to do is press something on the side to release it. Is it this? Is it one on the bottom? Let's find out. Yep, it's the one on the bottom, so it's a Smallrig. We're testing out this thing today to see how well it works. It should hang on my neck and allow me to do my videoing from this thing, the Action 5 Pro, without any hassle. So let's see if I can do that. I need to get this around my neck without I could do with the neck, could do with a prehensile tail, couldn't I? That would work wonders. So there's a gadget. It's loose at one edge now, so I should be able to get this from my neck. Do an extra hand. Okay. So far so good. Let's get this connected. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fine if I wasn't trying to video this at the same time. So that's better. That's what thighs are for. Click that in place. Turn the camera up so it's seeing something. It's a good wide angle lens on this thing, so it should be fine, and it should be, if I just check it, should be videoing nicely, which it is. That's fine, that's good. So it will do its thing as I go along and show you the woodlands. Well, that's a start. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, by the way, anybody who's still here. Oh, we've got Stanley Martin. Hi Stanley Martin. And we've got 5 likes already. Excellent. Oh, I love that. It's a good start to the day. Right, deep breath, and I'll let you see around. Do you want to see around? I'll let you see around. If the audio is okay, could you maybe give me a thumbs up or say yes, the audio is fine? It should be okay. I'm never sure. Okay, that's where we are. We're on the edge of one of Scotland's large towns. I think it's the second largest town, East Kilbride. East Kilbride. We have a number of high flats like there's there, and last week I flew my drone right up over there, right over those two, and back down here. There's some industrial areas over there, and a nice big car park belonging to Calder Glen Country Park, which is a load of area over here, and that's where we're going today. We're just going to have a wander while I do this videoing. I'm slightly anxious that maybe I'll be in the way of the camera. That's a possibility. Well, we'll find out at the end. Let's see how that goes. I'll just try to keep this to the side and avoid that happening. Yeah, before we go in, I don't know if any of you are into botany, wildflowers and that kind of thing. I just happened to notice that along the verge up here, let's have a quick look at it first while we're here. A bit of a bounce on this. How's that? Less bounce? That's better. Just happened to notice that the verge is covered in wildflowers. I'll show you a bit of it over here. So if you're into botany and wildflowers, I'm pretty sure this has all been planted. They haven't just arrived. Look at that, isn't that fantastic? There's one of the parsley family, cow parsley family. And we've got that one, you might know it. Anybody know the wildflowers? Red campion. Lots of it, really nice. Now, I have got a wildflower patch started. I've started preparing it on my front lawn. Let's just walk along here. Started preparing it on my front lawn, and seeing all of these out flowering so soon, I'm beginning to feel as if I'm lagging behind a bit. I should have had mine all seeded perhaps a month ago. But it's too cold generally. This is the problem up here in Scotland. If you're Scottish, you'll no doubt know the saying about casting a clute. The saying is, ne'er cast a clute till May's out. Meaning, don't take off any of your winter clothes until after May. That's one interpretation of it anyway. Already nature's catching up on its own. This is good. Actually got 6 likes already. So this is the main way in. You can maybe hear the birds. We're hearing a lot of traffic at present, I'm sure. There's a bit of bounce on this phone camera, I'm afraid. I'll make the selfie stick a bit shorter and that might help. It should be a bit steadier. I think it is. And there are various trails throughout the country park here, and I think we'll take one straight away. We'll see how the signal holds. So this is if you can see it, the Tor Trail. Let's see if we can get away from the noise of cars, the drone of traffic, and get bird song instead. If we've got a whole bundle of people looking in, I'll maybe go over again the things that I'm doing today by way of testing the camera and the holder. neck mount. Just think of it as a mindfulness 5 minutes or half an hour. Just a virtual walk for anybody who's interested. We'll just have a look at things. And perhaps ramp up the volume on the phone a bit so that you can hear the bird song as well. I do like a beech tree. Very tactile things, aren't they? Just having a mindfulness half hour in the countryside. Oh, I see bluebells over here. Would you like to see the bluebells? Let's go and see them. I'm also testing out my camera today. I have another camera which I'll show you if you hold on a second. Oops, hang on. There you go. Testing out this thing here. DJI Action 5 Pro. And a holder. I have a thing around my neck, you notice there. Yeah, if you like live streams from outside in the countryside, generally, have a look at my channel, maybe subscribe. You click a subscribe just now and then you'll be told when the next live stream comes up. And it may well be from up a hill in the north of Scotland. Perhaps next weekend. Lots of bluebells still. I'm going to zoom in on some of these. How's that? Nice. Lovely. Can you hear the birds? Yeah, if you're looking in, please click a like for me. That's always useful. Even if you don't subscribe, a like is useful. I think it helps the video, the live stream, to be shared more. So if you like it, click a like, and that will help other people to get a chance to look in. Find our way back out again. It's very satisfying, isn't it? The crackle of dried wood under your feet and the rustle of leaves. Hi. Oh, it's high to Stanley Martin already. Whew. Well, that's enticing, isn't it? That's enticing. Let's find our way down there. See what's at the end. That's cool, isn't it? I like that. The light shining through leaves. The wonder of photosynthesis. So it's maybe not quite the photographer's golden hour, but it must be quite close to it. I think the golden hour this morning was around about 5:30, maybe 5 o'clock to 5:30. The sun was coming up. The dawn was absolutely glorious. Can anybody hear the birds singing? I'm guessing you can. Yeah, if you're a photographer, you're always looking for this kind of thing. Interesting bits of light and shade, shapes. A little bit muddy here. Fallen tree. Damp from the evening. Lovely bracken, fern fronds. And this is not a beach. It's more like a conifer of some kind, this one. And it's got little holes drilled in, so I don't know if something's laid its eggs in there. It looks a bit like it might be. Let's move on a bit. What are these ones? Anybody any good? I think it's colt's foot. I might be wrong. And just to let you see where we are, this is the Tor Trail. Doesn't say it on it, but it did at the beginning. Nice and in the countryside, but not far away from, call it civilization if you like, but you see the high flats? Maybe you can't. Too difficult to see through the twigs. And there's a sign of good pure air for you. Look at that. That kind of lichen. The fluffier it is, the better the air is. And East Kilbride is renowned for wind. This town is quite high up. I think the highest part of East Kilbride is about nearly 1,000 feet. And we get a wind up here a lot of the time. Hence our doors bang quite a lot. So the air is pure, and that's testimony to it. Isn't this great? Love it looking for light and shade. The wonder of photosynthesis. Where would we be without it? We wouldn't be here. Wow. Let's zoom in on this one. There's a lovely one there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? If I wasn't doing this, I'd have my camera out and on a macro setting. And getting some nice photos of these things. But you can't do everything, can you? I decided to share this with everybody. Anybody who wants to go out in the countryside, especially if you're unable to do it, then here you are, a virtual walk. You can see the bluebells. You can listen to the birds. It's cool, isn't it? I should do this more often. I should haul my lazy body out of bed in the morning and get cracking out to places like this. If you've just joined me, good morning anybody. We're just having a kind of mindfulness morning walk, just to get out in the sunshine, see what's growing, see what's flowering. And if you're passing by, please give us a like before you go. It's always appreciated. We're just listening to nature, looking at nature, smelling it, and feeling it. Looking for views. Let's see where we've come from already. From over there. This is just a calm walk in a country park. Lots of people out walking dogs. So good morning to anybody looking in. I'm just having a look at nature, feeling nature. I haven't hugged a tree yet this morning, but that could come. Wouldn't rule it out. Morning. Beautiful, isn't it?
Lovely.
Superb day. And down there you've got the Calder water. I was saying that we're right in the heart of nature, but if we turn round you can see that actually we're not far from housing. Come on. Not far from housing, college, factories. I'm in the process of editing a video which is taking me far too long to do, showing another nature area under the care of a East Kilbride Community Trust, I think it's called. It's a place called K Woodlands. So if you're looking at this, you might be interested in looking at my K Woodlands one. I've been up there before and done a video. So if you go to my channel, you'll find K Woodlands, just the letter K, K Woodlands. 16 hectares for the public to use, looked after by the community, used by the community. And it's quite close to, very, very close actually, to a railway line, the main railway line that takes people back and forth from East Kilbride to Glasgow. Although it's sunny, it's actually not warm. I wonder if I could turn my collar up without upsetting sound. Should have put my woolly hat on instead of my sun hat. It's that kind of weather, isn't it, this time of year? It's difficult to know what to wear. Let's go up this way instead of down the way. Let's go up here. Take the high ground. More tree, more tree. Well, thank you for looking in. It's always appreciated to know that I'm not walking on my own. Gosh, the sun has gone for a second. Turn this round. Guaranteed way to chase people is to turn the camera on myself. How is the audio? I see, there you go. People disappear. Yep. I'm looking down at the river and thinking if I go down there I may well lose the signal for this phone altogether, so we'll maybe stay up here a bit. What we're doing today is a couple of things. There's this mindfulness walk through the park, which is always nice. I like doing a little walk. But the other thing is, you see around my neck here, I've got my newish camera, second hand, but new to me. I'm trying it out to see how it works with this special holder. Just loop it around your neck. So it's a kind of partial a review of this holder. Right, upwards. So I need to remember not to have this phone camera too much in the way, because otherwise this wide angle lens will be videoing this camera phone most of the time. So let's put it out of the way a bit. Wow, there's a most massive beech tree up here. Oh, did you see this beech tree? I don't know if I've seen one as big as that before. So yeah, thank you very much, Stanley Martin, for looking in at an early stage and for leaving a like. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, this is the biggest beech tree I think I've maybe ever seen. Phew. Now if you're going to hug a tree, you need a few goes at this. You need about 5 people or 6 people hugging this tree, holding hands with each other, because it's really pretty big. Look at the size of it. If I stand back a bit, you've got a better idea. It's massive. The circumference of this must be about, I don't know, 15 feet or something, or 20 feet. It's a giant. And it splits up the top. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Massive thing. Yeah, one of my favourite trees is a beech tree. Can anybody hear the birds? Oh, good morning, Scottish Mike. Oh, whoops, thank you very much. Do remember, please give me a wee like while you're here, Mike. What are you up to this morning? Anything good? Anything bad? Yeah, okay, thanks. I'm feeling all the better for being outside. I was getting definitely a bit jaded being in the house. I think you need to get out in the fresh air. Look at that for weather, isn't that glorious? Ah, dog walk. Very good. Passed a couple of people already here doing exactly that. It's a good place for it. Are you quite close to East Kilbride, or are you elsewhere in the country? Ah, blue. Oh, a nice part of the world. Lovely. You can tell me, Mike, can you hear the bird song through the neck microphone that I've got? I've got it turned up full, which means that people hear every pant and puff. Ah, you don't? Ah, pity. I've got it turned up full too. I'll need to work out something. Okay, thanks very much for that. That's useful to know. I wonder what I could do. Right, I'll give that some thought. I'm also using my new camera. I'll let you see it. DJI Action 5 Pro. I've tried it out a bit, not an awful lot, a little bit over the last couple of weeks since I've had it. But today I'm mainly trying this kind of holder thing, which is flexible or semi-flexible and kind of sits round your neck to see if it's any good. It's certainly, you're kind of not really aware of it, and the camera itself should take care of any natural bounce, so that should not be there. So we'll see. This has been filming away since I started. I wonder what's up there. Let's go up and have a look. Thanks for the like, brilliant, that's fabulous. Yeah, the camera was second hand from the CEX shop. You know, the ones. So this is just a bit of park. Bit of parkland. Who does this belong to, I wonder? So we're in East Kilbride, high flats. I'm never sure if that's St Leonard's or Calderwood area. But yeah, it's a nice area for kids to play wide games. Excellent. Oh well, back down again onto the main path. Good, thank you. I think we get a good signal. What I'm using for this at present is an iPhone 6 Pro, which I got last year, and I'm quite pleased with it. I'd started off getting iPhones because my sister passed one on to me, which her daughter had passed on to her previously, iPhone 5 or 6, something like that, which I quite enjoyed, and I just, got the habit of getting iPhones. They're not the cheapest, but they appear to be quite good. And I use a MacBook at home, and it's very easy to transfer things from phone onto the laptop. Hey, thanks mate, much appreciated. I did have a whole squad of people looking in at one point. I think I had about 20. But people don't hang around for long, unless it happens to be their particular bag. And people have got other things to do, let's face it. Sunday morning, want to go places. Right, this looks interesting. I think if I go down here, I can go all the way along the river, back up to the visitor centre area, and then beat it back home. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll have my daughter arriving this morning with my tiny granddaughter for her sleep and her lunch, so I like to be around for that. But it was so good this morning, I thought it's far too good to sit in the house and just wait, so forced myself out the house, and I should do this more often. I feel a lot better for being out here. It's a useful walk, Mike. Yeah, it's handy. It's not far away. It's only 5 minutes in the car to get here. We're getting low and lower, so I hope the signal maintains its quality. I was saying to people earlier that I'm also working on a video for another area of the town. We have an area called K Woodlands, which is a community trust maintained community woodland. Oh, dog violets there. So you can get a quick close up of a dog violet for anybody who's interested in botany. Dog violets. So I flew the drone over the Key Woodlands a few times. I did a general one. I realised I was short of a shot I really wanted, which was a train passing along the rail track next door to the woodlands. So I got that one, and then I went up another night because I wanted a shot of people using the woodlands and realised that I really didn't have anybody in it. And I had mentioned youth groups like Scouts, and as it happened, my grandson was with the Scouts one night in the week, and I was dropping him off. So after I dropped him off, I put the drone up and flew it over the woodlands and managed to spot where the Scouts were doing their cooking, camp cooking. So I got some shots from a good height, so it wasn't as if I was identifying kids or anything like that. A good height of kids running around, 2 or 3 fires. Yeah, I'll need to see about the sound. I'm very aware now that you said you couldn't hear the bird sound. And presumably you can't hear the water going down the burn here. However, I'm not short of microphones. I've got a recording mic, a Zoom 100 I think it's called. I might start carrying that with me and just recording as well, and then I can overlay the two sounds. Right, I think that's me up here then. I don't know if you do live streams yourself, anybody, but I find them quite fun to do. But unpredictable. You never know how many people you're going to get or how few. And you get the occasional crazy person. So you never know what your comments are going to be. Easy enough to delete comments on the hoof. But yeah, it just annoys me. More liable to get crazy people in the evening. Do you have a channel yourself, Mike? Right. Yeah, this is a largely coniferous section of Calder Glen. So what we're doing is walking along the Tor Trail. So a big circular trail in Calder Glen Country Park on the edge of East Kilbride, Newtown. Well, it used to be a new town back in the 40s. Hey, thanks very much, Mike. Much obliged for your comments and support there. I'll look up your channel as well. Thanks, you have a nice day. Double touched. Oh, come on. There we go. It's always good to get people chatting as we go along. And it's opening up a bit here. You can see a bit further. Marvellous trees. I used to be reasonable at identifying these things. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this is really nice. Yeah. Speaking to Mike there, who's chatting in very helpfully. Realising that people are not getting the ambience of the woods that I'm getting, so I need to do something about that. I need to think about another way of getting sound, because I'm getting the bird songs run about me, the river running by, and I think nobody's getting that at all. Now the river's quite loud up here, so I'll walk over towards the waterfall and see if you can maybe pick up the noise of the waterfall. Okay, climbing. Marvellous. I've got some likes today, which all helps. I think we need to have a closer investigation of these waterfalls, don't you think? This looks good. You probably can't hear them, but I'm also videoing this on another camera as well, so I'll show you what I'm videoing it on. Maybe. Yay! Video on this one. So if you want to see more of the view and hear more of it, have a look. Okay, that's going. Hello, Elijah. Thank you very much. River. How's your day going? Where are you looking in from? That's great. That Elijah looked in and went away again. No. Let's go in closer. Hello, dog. How are you? Whoops. Lovely. Nice close up. I'm just having a mindfulness hour in a country park. I'm looking here, there's building has gone on here. This is man-made. So I wonder what this was. There's no river running down to it, so it's not a mill. Something to do with a mill. Is there anything on the other side? Is that a bridge? Was it a bridge? I suppose it might have been. Could have been the way over here. Interesting. Who knows? Who knows? Right, let's move on. We're following this river up. This one I think is called the Rotten Calder. Not particularly complimentary name, but it leads up leads us towards the visitor centre. And today I'm testing out my camera and my sound system to some extent. I have a throat mic plugged in and plugged into the phone. So one is the transmitter, which is the one that's attached to me, and the other one is the receiver, which is the one that's attached to the bottom of the iPhone. This is quite a little walk actually, it's more than I thought I was going to be doing. Any fish in the river? I don't know if we can see them. Come on.
Morning.
This is going to be an interesting bit of video, because at the same time as doing this video, if I turn the camera around, then you can see I've also got this camera on at the same time. So I'm videoing from this continuously, and I'm hoping that the phone doesn't get in the way too much. Come on. Come on, that's it. So we're going to go up there and walk our way back. If I go up this way, I think I should end up at the kids' play area and onto the road, which will take me back to the car park. So this is, excuse me, this is Calder Glen Country Park. A country park at the edge of one of Scotland's major towns, East Kilbride. So we'll keep this going as long as I can, which should be until the car. Another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you're looking at this later, please do remember to click a like for me. And if you want to be real friends to my channel, click a sub. I'm trying hard to get an extra almost 600 viewing hours over the year, and that should enable me to do something. If I get 3,000 viewing hours over the year, I don't know, it does something for the channel. I think it means I can then start selling things on my channel. And maybe put a Patreon sticker on it or some such thing. I'm not interested, to be honest, in that. I'd just like to be able to be at that kind of stage. I will never make anything from my YouTube channel. And it doesn't bother me. I'm really too old to care. And now I'm hoping that the wind isn't being a trouble to my DJI camera. Audio should be fine that you're hearing just now, because I've got the dead cat on the microphone and it's tucked in nicely beside my neck, so it's pretty well protected. Well, this is lovely. We've been here many times over the years. We've had scout barbecues. I remember a duck race, tug of war, down by the river. And even just up the top there, my grandson's now 12 or 13. And when he was much smaller, probably about 5, he was using string and sticks that we had put together to make giant bubbles. And these bubbles were giant. These bubbles were about, much bigger than him. They're probably about 6 feet high and about 20 feet long. I kid you not, the giant, biggest bubbles in the world. If you haven't tried it, try it with a big length of string and a basin to put your bubble mixture in. Yes, that was done up here as well. We've had some fun times. Now I need to get down there, down that road. That's the way I get back to the car. This is a kids' play area. Thank goodness it's nice and quiet. Oops.
You got me, not me.
And they also have a children's zoo in there. Kind of giant terrarium. Got an aquarium, they've got the fish, they've got monkeys, little monkeys, some sort, capuchins or something like that. And I think there are meerkats in there too. So there we are. Oh, if anybody looking in, oh, one person looking in. As soon as I mention that, they'll disappear. Watch this. So if anybody's looking in, give me a like before you go. It's always appreciated. Bring me up to 9. Could have 9 likes. Phenomenal. It's not bad actually for a live stream. Yeah. One person's disappeared. Oh, and somebody else has come back. Thank you. Yeah, anybody looking in, please do click me a like at least before you pass on. It does help me out. Just having a little, what do you call it, mindfulness walk through the countryside. Just coming to the end of that walk, trying to head back to the car. Morning. People are very friendly. I don't want to video them, it's a bit intrusive. So this is all called the Glen Country Park, and over here we have the rugby and the cricket. I think over there we have football. I can hear a lot of noise, so the football will be over there. And if I go over here, it will let the cars go up without any problems, and I can carry on videoing. So yeah, not a bad day, but eight likes today, which is always very nice for a live stream. And who knows how many subscribers. Live streams of some length are sometimes good for attracting people to my channel. I'll listen to this old goat chatting and I think, oh well, let's have a look at more of the old goat stuff. You can always unsubscribe later. I do a lot of drone stuff and videoing from hills, and live streaming from hills as well, so you might get the next live stream from up a mountain somewhere. No exit. Yes, there is. I'm going to go. But it's true, if you come by car, you have to leave by a different road, which is very, very pretty. It's a nice road. It goes through the forest up there. A lot of conifer forest. And the drive out is nice, especially at dusk when it starts to get darker. It's quite dark in the forest. It's very Gruffalo style. If we're ever taking the grandkids through, I usually make a mention of Gruffalo. Keep a lookout, you might see the Gruffalo. I've got this on a selfie stick, fairly folded up. I'm going to hold it nearer to the phone, see what makes it less bouncy for you. Getting busier and busier. On a fine weekend, especially in the summer, this place gets packed. Plenty of room for everybody here. And that's why they have not only the car park that I've just walked away from, but they also have an extension one out on a field, and it gets full as well. It takes hundreds of cars. Oh, what's that reconnecting? How come? Well, that was interesting, a drop of signal there. Yeah, if you're looking in, please click a sub for me and click a like. It's always good, always helps. And have a look at my channel, of course, at my other videos. Almost back. Almost back home, over this bridge, up into the car park in the field. Overspill car park, and maybe another time, if you've subscribed, you'll be told when we do the other side of the Tor Trail, because it actually continues down there. The bit we did this morning Started over the other side of the bridge, just over there. If you'd like to see more walking through the woods, seeing what's what of a morning, yeah, I encourage you to click a like and of course click a subscribe, and then you'll be told the next time I'm doing a live stream from anywhere. It might be from my greenhouse, but not usually on this channel. On this channel it's normally from a hill. That's where we started. So if you want to see it from the beginning, watch the rest of this from the start. Morning. Almost at the finish. This is when I might get a flurry of people. It often happens near the end of a live stream. You get a little flurry of viewers, and I hate to stop the live stream just when there's a lot of people there. This is also where I started off, showing people what it's like in the road verges. Oh, there's even bees over there. See if I see that bee. Where's that bee? There's that bee again. There it is. Lovely. Lovely. Come on, bee, come in closer. Bee even nicer. Lovely, this is great. I need to come out and start doing some slow motion. I hadn't realised I'd turned the camera around. There you go. Very nice. Okay, I like to see around. Actually, I want to see around. You can look at me. That's what you get. You can look at me for 2 minutes while we finish off. I don't know how the YouTube alligators work, or even algorithms. But at one stage in the live stream when I was holding a tree or touching a tree bark with my hand, it seemed to get a lot of views. Suddenly I had about six viewers arriving. So I wonder if maybe things like that are read by the AI, used in the algorithm, and then it's sent out to people who might be vaguely interested in bark of trees or hands or tree huggers or something like that, who knows. So, car keys. Bum ba bum ba-da-dum. So, stick that down there, like so. Unload. This is a gadget I was testing today, which is a Smallrig holder. Also has a magnetic release on it with a physical release at the same time, so it's doubly strong to hold a thing on, so it's never going to fall off. It's, you know, pretty rigidly on, but clips, magnet, releases it. Small little magnet on there. So that should have been videoing all the time, and it has been for 69 minutes. There you are, you've had a 69-minute live stream. Whoops, so sorry about that, falling over here. 69-minute live stream. So if you want to see what the output is like from this thing, maybe hear all the noises you missed while we were live streaming, because apparently, according to Mike, who very kindly Scottish, have a look at Scottish Mike 09 in the chat, who was saying that he couldn't hear anything but me because I have a very good throat mic on and it didn't pick up bird noise, any ambient noises. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, have a look at the video that comes out of this. I'll transfer this, maybe put it up tonight for you. You can have a look at it. We'll see what's there. So there we are. That's footage from this one as well. And it's goodbye. Let's do the cheesy closing of the bootleg lid. Why not? Ready for this? Thanks for watching. There we go. Switch this off.